It's in the news. President Trump is shocked that the president of Liberia, Joseph Boakai, speaks English very well. Well, Liberia is, after all, an American colony. English is the official language. In the 1800s, the early 1800s, there was an American colonization society that advocated for African American freed slaves and freed Caribbean slaves to go to Africa and set up a liberated country, bring democracy to the African continent. Now, some of the people who were for this movement were just simply bad guys who didn't want black people in America, but some were kind of African American Zionists. Just as Jews think under Zionist ideology that Jewish people should go back to their biblical homeland, these people believe that African Americans should be facilitated to go to Africa and try to build a great country, Liberia. When the African Americans and the Caribbeans got there, they did what people do when they come from one place and they get to another place. They kind of suppressed the indigenous people, and they created an African American Caribbean elite. And this led to some good things, some bad things. I mean, the fact is that Liberia and Ethiopia are the only African countries that were never colonized. But all this exploitation led to a civil war from 1989 to 2003. 250,000 Liberians died in the Civil War. Didn't hear about it? Of course not. They weren't fighting Jews. The media only covers anybody who fights Jews. Why? Because they love those people? No, it's just that they can't stand Jews. So you didn't hear about it. But now they're past the Civil War and they're in the United States trying to get help to create a better society in Liberia. And just as Jewish Zionism should be supported, Liberia, the product of African American Zionism, should also be supported. So, you know, now that people are paying attention to Liberia, maybe they will get the support that they need. President Trump, please help Liberia become great again.